Hi, yay! I am so excited. If you don't know who I am Amy Arner. I am the founder of Team Sweaty Lovely Life. And today I want to dive headfirst into all about mindset. Kind of take you back to Amy pre-Beachbody and where I was at and what is sort of that thing, that mindset, that frame of mind that I have hung on to that has helped me to build the business I have today and to constantly be moving myself and my business forward. So if you don't know my story, I actually have been a coach now for a little over 2.5 years, which is crazy to say. But when I first started, you guys, I was working full-time as a nurse. I was actually still per diem at my old job, so technically working 2 nursing jobs. I was busy. I was in a new relationship, just moved in, starting our life. We have 2 dogs, all the things. And I was so spread thin. And the thing is that I didn't even know how bad it was and how badly I needed an outlet, because that was just how I had been living my life for so long. Constantly spreading myself and, constantly putting other people's needs ahead of my own. That was just the way that it worked in my mind, and I didn't know anything different, but I knew I desperately needed a change. Even though I didn't know what I needed, I knew that I needed to change, and that was everything. Because when my coach reached out to me, when she had the guts to reach out to me and send me that invite, I didn't join her because she had some incredible story. I didn't join her because she had 6-pack abs. I didn't join her because she had a 6-figure business. I joined her because she was relatable. She was relatable to me. She was a nurse. She was, in a serious relationship. She was supporting her spouse through PA school. She got her business to the point where she was able to be home full time. Things that I craved, but at the time I didn't have. But through her story, I was able to dream bigger. Her story allowed me the permission to dream a little bit bigger with my life, to envision what if, and if she can, why can't I? That is everything that you need to do. You do not need to have some incredible story. The biggest misconception is that you need to have some incredible, tragic, back up against the wall story in order for you to become a successful coach. Wrong. You don't need to have any sort of special story. You just need to have a story. Your story is your superpower. Your story is what sets you apart from me and, Susie and Sally and every top coach in this company, because none of us are like you. Just like you are not like me. Your story is not mine. People that relate to me might not necessarily relate to you, and vice versa, and so on and so forth. And the thing is like, you just need to have the courage to share it. The only thing that we all need is a story and the guts and courage in order to share it and spread our passion like wildfire, right? Because that is what is going to help us plant these seeds. That is what's going to, build that garden and, nurture that garden and help us find the other flowers, the other Amy's, the other Susie, Sally's, all the whatevers of the world that are just like you, okay? It's not our job to help everybody, but it is our job to show up and to share our story for us to be able to find the other people of the world. And how do you do that? By you and your superpower of your story and sharing it every single day. So where I was at that time, that my coach sharing that with me was her allowing me to dream bigger. And it was me basically saying, all right, game on. No longer am I going to live in this sheltered box of just living life of going through the motions. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to start working towards this big vision that's in my head. And she's showing me the way. She's showing me how. And that's where it all began. So, Beachbody isn't what's going to change your life. You are going to change your life. But Beachbody is the platform. Beachbody is what's going to be the platform for you to do that, okay? But it all starts with you, and it all starts with everything that we've talked about you showing up, casting that vision and sharing it and spreading it every single day, shouting it from the rooftops. those vital behaviors, you showing up every single day, focusing on you, focusing on your personal development, inviting and reflecting. That constant cycle is what's going to keep putting pebbles in your pile every single freaking day. That when you look back in a month from now, 6 months from now, and a year from now, there's no way in hell that you're going to be in the same place. And there's going to be a freaking mountain building behind you because you are putting a pebble in your pile every single day on the way to the top of that mountain, to the top of that escalator. Okay. So worst case scenario in this business is that you focus on yourself. You get in incredible shape. You feel the best that you've ever felt in your entire life. You build incredible relationships. You travel. You go on the trips with us. You go to summit with us. You get on team calls. You go to the live events. You change your life. That's the worst case scenario. The best case scenario is that you do all of that and you build an incredible income, an incredible business on top of it. Okay? But it's all up to you. It's all up to you. And that's like the beauty of this business, is that you get to decide always. You are in complete control, and everything is measured by you and your actions. Casting the vision and matching the actions. That's it. But that's really, the mindset that I've always tried to keep, is that this is all in my control. If I want it, I can have it. But it all depends on my ability and my willingness to show up for myself every single day, to show up for that vision, to show up for the other Amy's of the world and not ever forget about them. Because if I don't show up, I'm basically telling them that I'm taking away that permission. I'm taking away that ability to dream. And what a freaking tragic thing that would be if my coach hadn't had the guts to reach out to me, hadn't had the guts to cast her dream, her vision, her life. If she didn't put it out there, then I wouldn't have been able to relate to her. I wouldn't have been able to envision myself doing the things that I craved in my heart to do, but I didn't have the guts and the courage or the willingness to understand what the platform could be to help me get there. Okay, so I want you to think about these things. I want you to commit to yourself. I want you to commit to be here in a year, and not just be here in a year, but be here. Commit to showing up for yourself. Commit to, your own journey. Commit to that vision that you have. Commit to showing up on our team calls. Commit to, building relationships with the other women of our team. Commit to coming on these events. Commit to going, on the trips with us. Commit to all of it, because I promise you, the more that you lean in, the more that you're going to get out of it. The stronger the pull, the stronger the connection, the stronger your mindset's going to become. If you start to lean away, if you start to pull away, that's when things get harder. That's when, they say it's a lonely journey to the top. It is, only if you isolate yourself, okay? The number one sabotager for this business is to pull away from the community, because nobody said that this business was complicated, but also nobody said that it was easy. What we do isn't hard, but it is hard work to change your life. It is hard work to go from living small to living large, and because it takes consistent action and stepping out of your comfort zone along the way, that consistent growth. But that's the beauty of it. That's the gift. And if you can start to, think like that, like, I'm the lucky one because I'm here. I'm the lucky one because I said yes. I'm the lucky one because I had the guts and the courage to dream big, and I'm going after it. And now I'm the lucky one because I get to spread that. I get to be the light for other people, to show them the way. And it doesn't matter if you're only 2 steps, 4 steps, however many steps ahead of them, you are a light. You are ahead of them, and that is the point. Because everyone needs you in your story to show them what is possible for them, okay? I am so excited. I am just so freaking excited for you and excited to get to know you, excited to build a relationship with you, and just excited for the people that you're going to bring in the lives that you're going to change. And I just cannot wait to be a part of it all with you. So I will talk to you guys later, and I hope you have a great night.